as you can see, back on the feeder again. This is part one of my weekly vlog. I'm not doing it daily because it drives everyone mad, but I'm going to send it out weekly every Sunday. So it's Monday morning now. Just want to show people what I'm up to all the time, daily. I'm out here again trying to catch the 1 to 2 pounders on the feeder. Just trying to get them out the lake, reduce the biomass so that the big ones are getting the main majority of the food. I'm taking the little tiny ones out, what people are catching on the float as well. They're all going onto ponds on site and off site, and we'll work with them in the ponds and grow them on and keep some, sell some, and basically that's the way it's going to go. And then the main lake, this lake, can just be left to just get its own entity and get its own balance. And the big carp should thrive really well, and the ones that we stock in here should really put a lot more weight on. Not that they not already are, they're already doing really well, but they can really thrive and really get big a lot quicker. So that's what we're up to anyway. So I'll be out here every morning. I'll stick a few photos on of what I've had throughout the week, and maybe some more little clips and that of what's being done. Basically I've been finning some of the reeds. I don't know if you can see these down here, but we've got really nice big thick reed beds every in here now, what me and Dad's put in. We've thinned them out, and then we've just spread them out around the lake in where the gaps that we think need some. Some of them will come up lovely, like with the yellow flowers and that. I think they're yellow iris or something like that. I'm no horticulturalist, but yeah, they all look really nice. So we're trying to get some around the islands and stuff without the geese pulling them out. It's always a problem. Yeah, so basically, yeah, yesterday, Sunday, was really quiet. There was a busy weekend, Saturday. Most people went home Sunday. There was one guy, Brian Hollingsworth, come down Sunday afternoon before I come back from camping with the family. And he had a 17 common in the corner in Kells Bells. I think probably everybody's seen the photo of that one. And there was a couple of young lads come down, do a bit of float fishing. Now this is something that I need to talk about. Is that really nice kids, nice lads, but they're both 13 years old. Now a lot of fisheries, DDAPs, etc. and stuff, they won't allow people on the lakes under 16 without accompanied by an adult. Now I haven't got a problem with youngsters being on here, you know, as long as they're not causing any hassle to the other anglers, which is priority, and messing around and stuff. But these two lads were just here float fishing. But even after explaining a lot of stuff and that, the lads still didn't manage to lock the gate up correctly. I mean, it's really important that the gate is locked up properly, because of the night we want it secure. We don't want people trying to come in. I'm here anyway, so I mean they'll have a big problem if they do decide to come in. It's not really going to be a nice experience for them if they do get caught by me. But the gate has got to be locked up properly. It's got to be, the chain's just got to be thrown through to stop the gate blowing. The chain hasn't got to be wrapped; it's just got to be put through the other side to stop the gate opening. And the black Kevlar lock, where the Cody lock goes on the end, it's just got to be pulled round once, and the loop has got to go. So you get the loop, and you just push the loop through the loop, and then stick the padlock on the end of the loop that's dangling. It's really simple. The lock was a little bit glitchy at first. I've managed to take a bit of like a plastic casing off of it now, and it's making it a lot easier to pull the pin out on the other side. So yeah, that's got to be priority. Anyone, just going back to the youngsters, no youngsters under 16 will be allowed on the fishery unless I'm on site when they're here. Then it's cool, because they've got somebody that can keep an eye on them and help them out, etc. Or whether one of my colleagues or one of my good friends is on the lake and is able to keep an eye on them as well. So it's a shame, but I just can't take the chance, just through fact of they may hurt themselves or injure themselves, as well as could be like a pest to other anglers, etc. But They say these two lads that are here, good as gold, but the gate wasn't locked properly, and that's just the hassle and the problems that I can have. So that's how it's going to be from now on. Nobody under the age of 16 unless accompanied by an adult, or I am on site or my friends are here. Right, anyway, so I'll get back to you. I'll probably add another little bit tomorrow what I'm doing. Pretty much the consensus today, yeah, do this morning. Gonna pop out to go and see help a mate out quickly on a job that he's doing, and then later on this afternoon I'll pop back. I've done some stuff with the aerators this morning as well. So it's an ongoing job for me. It's a massive job. I'm always, I do not stop. I'm always on the go. It's only a small place, but you have to be on the ball and on the money with these places. Everyone thinks that they're just ready-made, set up and done, but like even the beginning work was done, but there is still ongoing work to do daily around a fishery. It never ever stops. Now I don't mind that because it's just the way that I am, but it's you have to just keep going and keep getting things better and better until you achieve what you're trying to achieve. But even then, there's still going to be more and better stuff to do with the lake, etc. So yeah, I've got the fresh water coming through. Sort of 3-4 hours a day to flush the lake, to keep it all nice and clean, especially this time of year. Everything's getting a bit humid and coming up to spawning times and that, and the aerators stay on all the time. I don't turn them off, so I'm not going to scrimp and save on the electric bill, etc. They've got to stay on to keep the lake healthy. So anyway, that's part one, and well, I'll be back to you when part two comes up, and you will all see it on Sunday. Top stuff.
I will run, I will climb, I will soar. I'm undefeated, oh. Jumping out of my skin, pull the cord. Yeah, I believe it. Oh, the past is everything we were. Don't make us who we are. So I'll dream until I make it real, and all I see is stars. It's not until you fall that you fly. When your dreams come alive, you're unstoppable. Take a shot, chase the sun, find the beautiful. We will glow in the dark, turning dust to gold, and we'll dream impossible. Possible. I will chase, I will reach, I will fly until I'm breaking out my cage like a bird in the night. I know I'm changing it into something big, better than before. And if it takes 1,000 lives, then it's worth fighting for. It's not until you fall that you fly. When your dreams come alive, you're unstoppable. Take a shot, chase the sun, find the beautiful. We will glow in the dark, turning dust to gold, and we'll dream impossible. From the bottom to the top, we're sparking wild fast. Never quit and never stop the rest of our lives. From the bottom to the top, we're sparking wild fast. Never quit and never stop. It's not until you fall that you fly. When your dreams come alive, you're unstoppable. Take a shot, chase the sun, find the beautiful. We will glow in the dark, turning dust to gold, and we'll dream impossible. impossible. I will run, I will climb, I will soar. I'm undefeated. Oh, jumping out of my skin, pull the cord. Yeah, I believe it. Oh, the past is everything we were. Don't make us who we are. So I'll dream until I make it real, and all I see is stars. It's not until you fall that you fly. When your dreams come alive, you're unstoppable. Take a shot, chase the sun, find the beautiful. We will glow in the dark, turning dust to gold, and we'll dream impossible. Possible. And we'll dream impossible. I will chase, I will reach, I will fly until I'm breaking out my cage like a bird in the night. I know I'm changing it into something big, better than before. And if it takes 1,000 lives, then it's worth fighting for. It's not until you fall that you fly. When your dreams come alive, you're unstoppable. Take a shot, chase the sun, find the beautiful. We will go in the dark, turning dust to gold, and we'll dream impossible. From the bottom to the top, we're sparking wild fast. Never quit and never stop the rest of our lives. From the bottom to the top, we're sparking wild fast. Never quit and never stop. It's not until you fall that you fly.
Rods or baits right on top of their heads, just leave them to it.
When your dreams come alive, you're unstoppable. Take a shot, chase the sun, find the beautiful. We will go in the dark, turning dust to gold, and we'll dream impossible.
Bit of work yesterday on the reeds. There's a
big job
up and pluming
doing reeds. So pulling the reeds out of the thick areas and then putting them into the thin areas. It's going to make the lake look really, really nice next year. So there shouldn't be a bald area all the way around the lake, completely reed lined. And carp will love it, anglers will like it, and just stuff that needs to be done. Ongoing, planting.
Hopefully you can see a few more come out in a minute. Making the next future strain of angel babies. But to be fair, most of these ones are going to be eaten by the perch that are going to be introduced. So it's a shame, but I've got enough in there already. The biomass just has to be brought down. Club Tropicanas. It's where it happens when they have the matches. Oh, got a little bit of movement there again. Let's see if we can see some backs. I'll get some more footage later as they wake up. Look at this, people. Look, there's a fish right there. It's just under the surface. That's where they're spawning. So this is Thursday night. Loads of people asking me today, is the lake going to be open, is it going to be shut? Right, so all the time I'm seeing this, then it's going to have to say closed, but if they have a little lull and they slow down, then I might open one end of the lake. Let's see how it goes. I'm not quite sure if they were spawning fish or they're fish just getting in amongst the reeds and that, smashing the eggs that have been left. So they may have finished, but you see some of the plantation has been absolutely smashed to pieces. I've got reeds floating around, and nature at its best. Beautiful. Hello. So we're this week the fish were just fizzing everywhere. I mean, look at these bubbles here, they're just jacuzziing. I say to people when they come down, this is what they've got to look out for, and they're just looking for trails and trails of bubbles, all just coming up in masses of like massive areas all over the place, and people just don't look for them. But they're the carp doing that, they're eating the silt.
well, no silt, but they're hitting the clay and they're smashing it up, and the oxygen's coming up to the surface, and it's just fish troughing through the mud and the clay. So that's all you've got to look for, and then you've got a general idea where fish are. I mean, me personally, I wouldn't cast a bait straight onto their head, but you know they're in the area, and it might be worth putting one just off to the side of them with a bit of bait around it, and hopefully they'll get onto it. But I've never been one to cast straight on their head. But this is what I'm seeing when I'm out doing a bit of feeder fishing in the morning, along with a carp dog, as you can see. And you just see the fizzing of the big ones. So I'm not really interested in catching the big ones when I'm doing this. I'm just looking to catch the small ones to get them out. There's always time for me to come and catch the big ones, as you'll see later on in the blog. And job is getting done. So another job I had to do this week was the breeding tent, where I've got loads of tanks. As you can see, there's one there still there. I had to take, I had 4 in now, all the small babies in them, aerators, and water's going in, water's coming out. But I had to rebuild the floor there quickly, and then put some matting on, some plastic sheeting, and then take the tanks out and get a new pool system set up in there, so that I've got just the one pool rather than 4 tanks. So it's a big job I had to do this week. I put, as I already said, took the tanks out, get a swimming pool in there, and I've got one pool to manage rather than the 4. Keep it cleaner, get a lot more in there, get them bigger. Even go to the extent I'm going to be putting warm water in there through the winter, so I'm going to keep them feeding through the winter. So it's going to help breed quicker, bigger, and better fish. But as you can see there, it looks. Well, it's my new system. It took me all day. It's now nearly 10 o'clock. I ain't stopped since 5 o'clock this morning. Life of fishery owner. I've got loads of little babies in here already. It's only 1/10 full, so gonna stick a few more in there. Probably another 100, same size. They're all here for sale. Baby mirrors, 2 to 4 inch. Another bit of the weekly blog, to be fair, but I've had to do a load of work in here today, get this all set up. I had 4 IBC containers, but they're just too small. I say too small, they weren't too small, but when you're trying to manage 4 lots of water, keep 4 lots of tanks clean, and it can become a bit hard work. So decided to just get one big one. This one's 5,000 litres, so it's more than the 4,000 litres I had with the 4 separate tanks. I'm going to have a pump running on it to keep it clean. Fresh water is going to be going in daily, and fresh water is going to be going out daily. Can't get better than that, I suppose. Right, I better go in and have a beer. It's a bit late. Well, that was the poll and all that, but this week young Tom Atkinson, Dartford. I don't know if he's young, to be fair, are you, Tom? But he had a nice fish out of the lake, one of the best ones in the lake. Linda gave him a right good scrap. He had it on a couple of grains of corn. She looked absolutely unbelievable. So, that's all nice to see. Linda comes out quite a lot, sitting around the 20. The biggest she's been is 23. Smallest has been 8. We went in at 16, but the smallest
one of Mal's is chasing, isn't it?
Sort of years have been 18, but always around £20, 21, 22. But going to continue to get bigger, that fish. Very greedy fish. I'll leave you with it and have a look at the footage and have a look at Linda because she is a mustard fish. Pretty spawning on him.
This one's been cut up all winter, mate, aren't you?
Oh mate, they've all scrapped. His dad had that Bruno at 24 the other day. That's put on loads of weight.
There was a good comment down here a minute ago. I mean, good comment.
Yeah.
One more bit, come on.
Air in the gills, up the lips come. I've got scales hanging out over there, but you ain't got scales here. Yeah, I'll grab the scales and the sling. That's the way to do it, mate. Check net, Tom. They're a bit a bit fragile, them. People keep breaking them. Well, they just keep breaking them. Don't know about fishing it. They lift it up out of the water, like, rather than drag it back when they've got a fish. Yeah, scrap. I think it's Lynn or Linda, I don't know. It's definitely Lynn or Linda. It's a 20, mate, honestly. Low 20, like 21, 22, 23. I've been having a few takes on little black foam as well, like zigs. Yeah. Didn't have nothing the weekend. We was up this end and they was all like the other end. Pinged off. That's alright. I'll film it at the same time.
It comes, I'll have it. Right. You get another opportunity. Just where it come into them reeds and it didn't know we was here, did it? So I'm like, got a bit of depth here as well. Right, don't keep that net though.
No, I'll get it in once the air's in it, the head's up. It's waddling across the top.
I'll
get it underneath it. Yeah, I don't think it's quite ready though. It's still going for it, isn't it?
It's got a lot of life in it, mate.
Yeah, otherwise it's going to beat you up on the bank.
I don't mind that, as long as it goes on the bank. And out of here.
What, fishing?
This one.
I think so. 23, I think. If it's Linda, Linda look very similar.
How long have been spawning?
This morning.
Yeah, 8. That's how it looked then.
Sort of looked like they were going to yesterday evening.
Right,
But
first one I get this in.
just stick it down here.
Said to the fella I know, when they're all gas, don't want boilies on, mate. Never use the boilies down it.
You do get them on our. Yeah, don't tell him that. He's buying our bait.
Yeah.
I don't want them biting sweet corn, Tom.
If you catch
Our
it,
fish
you'll
ain't
be
going to
back
go
though,
on
innit?
sweet corn, are they?
If you use your bait or not, if you don't catch, you won't be back.
Yeah, but
Always help them.
those geezers smashed it the weekend on our bait,
Don't
you
get me
know?
wrong, body's the right time, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right.
Defo. I just want good bait in them, you know what I mean? I just want to make them fat. And people have been doing alright on our bait, like, you know, because that's always been going in it.
It ain't, well, personally, a good bit of bait helps in it for the fish.
Yeah.
Like fishery, anything.
We've just been putting, like, yeah, of course it will.
But
But if the same bait's going in all the
if you
time,
like fishing, oh, and again,
it's coming out.
guys now, Dean.
It's coming out higher, mate. Waddle him in.
Go to him, go to him.
That's all right, I can't, mate. It's coming right.
Go on.
I got it, don't worry. No panic. She's in. Well done, mate.
Green giant. Another minute, he's had a five.
Yeah. I'm gonna go and get. I'll go and get scales and a sling in there. I'll just leave it off there, Tom. Once you don't get out of there. Right, I'll be back in a minute. Weighing, photos, £20 mirror, another one. There's Linda, Tom, couple of bits of corn. Free lined, close in, right under the rod tips.
This one weren't
Don't all have to put loads of bait out and fish far out, but
99p this one cost me.
yeah. Still kicking. Let's do the other side.
That's it, innit?
And I'll get some proper snaps. I'll just get in a little video. We'll do a blog. I'm doing like a weekly blog. This will be going on Sunday. The other side of Linda, still banging.
What more do you want?
So after a crazy week, I decided to do Friday night. I stayed indoors Friday night. Saturday night I decided to do couple of regulars on the lake, couple of other guys on the lake. Danny boy was supposed to come down, but he got his thumb put on his head, which is unusual for you, Dan. But I managed to get the rods out and nicked a couple already, like moved into Lola's, casting into Jacob's water, stuck a few baits out, plenty of bait on top, and managed to nick a couple. Making sure the baiting's accurate, clipping up. I was fishing in about 3 foot of water. I used a marker when I first got here to get the spots. Just 2 in the first night, so but I'm going to be doing probably till Monday, so see, hopefully we'll get a few more on there. So far there's 16 and a 9, so not a bad little start. As you can see, putting plenty of bait in. People come down here, they don't put enough bait in, I don't think. I mean, I put a good 3 or 4 power tools of boilies on there, and then another 4 or 5 power tools of pellet, and yeah, getting pretty quick takes, to be honest with you. Once they're on the feed, you know, there could be long periods of time where you haven't had a take, but then when they're having it, like, you literally just keep smashing the bait in and you'll get takes real quick. So that's the way to do it sometimes. This was D Mason's one. This is a wedding fish that was on my table 8 years ago. Older fish, about 6 years old, but still put on a little bit of weight. That's the ghosty. Jonathan had that out of the corner on a mixer. That's the 16.5 common I had. Looking absolutely mint. On the Angel Balls over the pellet. And then this one here was the 9.5 pound mirror, which is also looking really, really nice.
As soon as you put the fish down.
No worries. Yeah, mate. Oh, mate. Mental. Got some serious propolis on that.
One on the bottom too.
Yeah, I see that one. It might be from spawning, but it's just smashed itself up, look. Gonna have a bit of a clean up. Let's have a little video. Got another one this morning. Fuck it then.
Random monster.
That's still in. Bit beaten up. Might go over the 10. As a weight. Just take a quick little photo, John. Just do a screenshot. You can do it on there. You see it there. Also.
Fucking gorgeous.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Right, let's get rid of a bit of that. Formal operation. Just dry it a bit, not. More of this stuff. Have you got this gear, John?
I've got similar.
You got fish stuff,
Yeah, I've got.
Yeah, if you see any like this, just stick it.
Oh, I always do, mate.
Just a bit beaten up. Yeah, it's all it looks like to clean up. It's tail twitching, look, but it's probably stinging a little bit.
What, clean mouth?
Yeah, right, mate.
Gorgeous.
Some in it anyway. See, once they're a bit older and the mouths get a bit harder and they scar up, then it's even better because the microbarb hook will just.
I will run, I will climb, I will soar. I'm undefeated. Oh, jumping out of my skin, pull the cord. Yeah, I believe it. Oh, the past is everything we were. Don't make us who we are. So I'll dream until I make it real, and all I see is stars. It's not until you fall that you fly. your dreams come alive, you're unstoppable. Take a shot, chase the sun, find the beautiful. We will glow in the dark, turning dust to gold, and we'll dream impossible. Possible. And we'll dream impossible. I will chase, I will reach, I will fly until I'm breaking out my cage like a bird in the night. I know I'm changing it into something big, better than before. And if it takes 1,000 lives, then it's worth fighting for. It's not until you fall that you fly. When your dreams come alive, you're unstoppable. Take a shot, chase the sun, find the beautiful.
Well, that was this week till next month now. It's going to be doing them monthly, so keep an eye out for them. Latest, peeps.